Hi everyone! Today I have another Harry Potter mani to share with you. In honor of Harry's birthday, I painted these 4 Philosopher stone designs. I think these are a really fun way to show your love for the books, so let's get started. As with any nail design, the first thing I did was apply a base coat. I then followed this with 2 coats of white nail polish. Using white really allows your designs to stand out. The design on my index finger is inspired by the flying keys. To start with these, you'll just want to paint several keys all over your nail. I mixed bright gold acrylic paint with black acrylic paint, but you could use silver, bronze, or any other metallic paint that you have. After I painted the keys, I went back in with some black polish and added some shading. Once you finish painting all the keys, you can go in and add some wings to fill in the blank spaces on your nails. You can use any colors you'd like for the wings. I decided to make a rainbow gradient effect by blending the colors when they were still wet. To stay true to the books, you'll want to make sure to include 1 key with broken blue wings. To achieve this, just draw 1 wing bent at an odd angle. To make the wings look more magical, you can finish up by adding small white dots on them. Moving on to your middle finger, paint the lines of a wizard's chessboard. Make sure that the lines overlap to create a pattern of small squares. Your lines don't need to be perfect because you'll be going over them with paint later. After you've painted your squares, fill every other square in with a bluish black paint. You'll leave the other squares white. You'll probably need to go over the squares another time to ensure that they're opaque. To give the white squares a marbled look, I thinned out some light gray paint with water and applied it to my nail in patches. I then repeated the process for the darker squares using light blue paint mixed with water. The ring fingernail depicts Snape's potion puzzle. You'll want to start by using 1 color to paint the body of the potion bottle. You can then blend in a darker shade of the same color to give your drawing some more depth. Just continue adding more potions until your nail is filled. You can make the bottles as elaborate or as simple as you'd like. This design actually ended up being my favorite of the 4, and I loved how this blue potion bottle turned out. Finally, the last design shows the Philosopher's Stone as seen through the Mirror of Erised. To create the background of the mirror, I used a fan brush to add a gradient of different shades of gray, and then used my detail brush to go back in while the paint was still wet to add some shadowing. I then applied some darkened gold paint around the edges of my nail to create the border of the mirror. To paint the Philosopher's Stone, I started with a darkened red base and then used a brighter red, black, and white to add some shadows and highlights. This step requires a lot of repainting areas to get the stone to look just right. Once you finish painting all of your nails, just seal them with your favorite top coat. These nails require a lot of time and patience, but I think the end result was worth it. Thanks for watching, and be sure to let me know in the comments if you have any requests for my next Harry Potter design.